Hey Pisces, I hope you guys are all doing well. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Lucy. I've already pulled a few energy oracle cards and we're going to get into the tarot together. This is just a disclaimer. So I just did a reading for you guys and I'm going to call that a bonus reading because I feel like it was very specific. If you're interested in that, definitely go watch it. I am using the same oracle cards. I feel like the energy oracle that I used on top of these to look at the energy of yours and the energy around you really influenced that last reading. But I feel like there's a message here in just these three cards that I pulled, and I want to pull tarot on them. That is different. I do feel like there's like two different groups of Pisces. So Pisces, you have cleaning house coming out here. I do feel like you've been cleaning house. You've been cleaning out old energies. And if you haven't been, I feel like this is the time. I feel like, you're moving into a time of harvest. I know in the northern hemisphere it is winter here, but harvest comes for different times of the year for all of us. And I do feel like Pisces, you are the end of winter sign, an end of winter sign. You're a cold sign. So I feel like it's right for you to have your harvest in the wintertime, right? I feel like you're making room for something. Some of you, you could be getting some new digs. You could be getting a new home, or you are maybe moving something into your home, so you're cleaning for that. Some of you are going more minimalistic, so you're cleaning things out. Some of you are just going through memories. That could be physically going through memories, like picture books, photo albums. Maybe you have boxes in the closet that have lots of old stuff in it, and you're going through it, getting rid of stuff, giving stuff away, donating it. Others of you, it's more of a declutter of the mind, cleaning house up here. Even your body is your house, right? That you're seated in here on earth. So you could also be working on your diet. You could be cleaning things up there. Some of you are doing more ritualistic things. You could be burning sage, Palo Santo, things like that, moving better energy in, or you're hoping to bring better energy into your home and clear out some old, stale stuff. You've got the Holy Mountain here, and you have the corn. So the Holy Mountain, I feel like you've been on a journey, like a journey that's not been easy. I feel like you have a whole new perspective because you've climbed this mountain. And I feel like you're getting a gift for that. With the corn being here, there's a harvest. And when I look at cleaning house and the corn, it's interesting because when it's harvest time for corn, when the corn is ready to eat, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done, right? You need to bring your combine through, and it goes around and it pulls the corn off of the stalk. Then you need to, I can't remember what it's called, but they clean the kernels off of the cob so that then you can eat it. And there's a lot that, I don't know what they do with it, if it's wasted or if they use it as for something like compost or something. But you have to separate things, and this goes over here, this goes over there, this is to be eaten, this is to be, used for whatever for next year. I don't know. But I feel like I feel like things have been sorted through. You've been sorting through things, or you will be in December. And I feel like a gift comes with that, with the corn. The corn in this deck is generally like a physical harvest. So that's really fascinating. Some of you, I just heard you're cleaning out your desk at work and you're going somewhere else. Because you've got a new perspective. That's fascinating. So we're gonna get into the tarot now. Give me more on this cleaning house for Pisces. Okay. We had 4 pop out. Got the King of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So we're definitely leaving something behind with the 6 of Swords. I feel like we are inspired with the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There's this new adventure to go on. There's this new spark of energy, of passion, inspiration to move in this new direction. The 3 of Cups, there could be people that we're connecting with or doing this with, or you're going to be, when you go on this adventure, you're going to be meeting these new people. I feel like there's people that want to celebrate with you. That want to celebrate that you're leaving something behind, someone, something. They want to celebrate with you that you're leaving that behind and that you are focused on the future. These people are happy for you. Yeah, the 10 of Cups underneath the deck. Could be family. Could be friends that are family. People that bring stability to your life, emotional stability. All right, the Holy Mountain. Give me more on this Holy Mountain for Pisces. The 5 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is your energy, Pisces. I feel like that's that new perspective, surrendering to what is, what has been, and looking at the future in a different way than we looked at things in the past. The 5 of Cups is, it's loss, it's grief. It can actually be mourning, if somebody has passed away that you loved, and just needing to go through that process with the Hanged Man, that surrender. And the Holy Mountain is like that journey that you've been on, needing to surrender to the journey, the ups and downs. I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles being here, it just really shows what a strong person you are. The 9 of Pentacles is about sovereignty. I feel like you, Pisces, you are resourceful. I feel like no matter what situation you've gone through, you have found comfort within yourself. I want to say within yourself. You've come out stronger through the process. Whatever challenges you've been through, you have come out stronger. You see the sun, how it's lit up behind her head? That reminds me of some kind of artwork that I've seen, and I can't remember what it was. Some of you, part of your journey, part of the challenges that you've been going through have to do with being self-sufficient and the comfort of your life, the physical comfort of your life. I feel like some of you have gone through a lot of disappointments in that regard. And I feel like you've surrendered to it. You've found peace where you're at, exactly where you're at. But I feel like that's changing. Okay, give me more on the corn. The corn for Pisces. The King of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Wands here. It's interesting because generally I wouldn't think of Pisces as being the King of Swords in the tarot. You could be dealing with an air sign, but I really feel like this reading is all about you. The King of Swords is very logical, very rational, very objective when making choices. I feel like you've been in a time of contemplation, or I feel like you're looking towards the future, like something that, okay, there's something specific coming through. Some of you had an opportunity that didn't work out that's actually a blessing, and in the future you're going to realize that. There was a lot of frustration there, and I feel like you're going to get a whole new outlook for sure. Like you'll be emotionally detached from it. I feel like, Pisces, you have learned though to emotionally detach from certain situations that have been could have really hurt you. Challenging situations that could have really brought you down. And you're looking towards the future. I feel like you're not looking back on those things anymore. I feel like you're cleaning that out, and you're ready to receive new blessings. You're ready to evolve. I'm hearing to evolve. I feel like you're seeing results. The Three of Wands, you're starting to see results. And the corn is, those results, that harvest. Six of Wands underneath the deck, which is victory. And it's also, like I said, with that Three of Cups, like the people that will cheer you on, the people that are emotionally supportive to you. Oh my god. You actually have the card of harvest that just popped out. The Seven of Pentacles. The Two of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. So, you've been working on something, Pisces. Not just, like I've said, cleaning out the old energies and like surrendering to the process. But you've been working towards some sort of goal. And I feel like you've been making choices. I feel like you're making logical choices. So I feel like you're less emotionally invested in the choices that you would have I feel like the choices that you're making that are leading you towards the goal that you want, you're less emotionally invested when you make these choices. You're coming from a logical part of yourself. And there's like a surge of energy that's coming here with the Eight of Wands. Like things are going to start picking up pace. There's going to be changes. I feel like you've really been putting in the work towards something. What is the harvest for Pisces? What is the corn for Pisces? What is the harvest? The corn. Of course, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Clarity. with the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords, this is like having multiple options or multiple ideas. And the Ace of Swords is like knowing the right direction to go in, knowing the right choice to make. And the Page of Pentacles is like planting. It's like, it can be a new job, a new project, a new investment. It can be learning something new. But with this energy here, it's like narrowing it down, pinpointing what it is that has potential, that you'd be moving in the right direction. Some of you, you're starting to see the Seven of Cups is not just like having to make one choice out of the 7 cups. It can be being spoiled for choice. So like, not just, oh my God, what do I do? This is stressful. It can be like, ooh, I like this and I like that. What do I choose? This is really fascinating. I want to pull, oh my gosh, we got the star underneath the deck. Aquarian energy, which that's like renewed. You're being renewed. I want to pull an energy card for Pisces energy in December. Pisces energy in December. I got one. I want another one. Thank you. Oh my God, Pisces. You're in your element. You've got woman holding a heart, which is the Queen of Cups to me, and the Goddess of the Moon. This is... You're trusting your intuition. You're full of love. I feel like you are going within and tapping into something that you don't understand yet. You're tapping into something that you don't understand yet. Some of you may have dreams. Your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities are going to be growing. As will be your... They're showing me the Grinch, when the Grinch's heart beats out of his chest and it grows. Or no, that's the Mask. So they're showing me Jim Carrey. They showed me the Grinch, but then they showed me Jim Carrey as the Mask when his heart beat out of his chest. So they're talking about when the Grinch's heart grew in size. Sorry, visions. You are getting smarter about who you let in. Boundaries. There's something about boundaries coming through. I don't want to say smarter, but I've talked about this with Pisces. I don't know if it was this reading or the last reading I did, 1919, when I just looked up. Pisces can walk into a room and we know, like, not just the room. We gauge the energy of the room, but we can also just look at a person and maybe not all Pisces, but a lot. You read the energy of that person. There's this... generally we are empaths, and it can be a protective mechanism that you learn because boundaries, because you learn to not let the wrong people too close, to share too much information, or you learn at a very early age sometimes, because children can be just as just as adults can be not good people, so can children, because they're raised that way. And I feel like, sadly, Pisces learn that very quickly. It's like, I'm hearing Holla Back Girl a few times. I've been around that track, but it's not just gonna happen like that, because I ain't no Holla Back Girl. I don't feel like it's that song. I just feel like you're once bitten, twice shy. But in a different way. Your intuition is growing, your capabilities, your abilities are growing, and you're just gonna look at somebody and be like, yes, that person could be someone that I let into my life, or hell no. um, you're just gonna be like, hell no. Yeah, that is so fascinating. I'm also seeing, I've never seen this on this card before, the Goddess of the Moon. It looks like she's holding a scythe to me, like the Death card. Cycles are completing. You may feel like you've been going through cycles in your life really quickly. Because I'm thinking, so the moon travels very quickly. Emotions, because of the moon, how quickly it moves, and its pull on us, on the tides. Emotions can ebb and flow very quickly. The tide, you know how the tide moves. You're becoming better at letting things move through you rather than holding on to it, and they're moving through you much more quickly. You're shutting it down. I'm getting that you're shutting it down, like death to this, which is not mine, like, which is coming through. I just heard witches in what I said. You could be a witch. Or there could be witches around you who are trying to come through, and you're like, no. Nope. You've got the scythe, and you were just like cutting them down. That is really interesting. It's interesting. I see the butterfly here too, which is about transformation. That is so fascinating, Pisces. That is what I have for you. I'm sending you lots of love and wishing you all the best. Like I said, you have another reading on my channel. If it's not posted yet, it will be soon. I love you all. Wish you all the best. God bless. Bye.